Good morning, YouTube. It's Michelle. I'm Mish424, and I am really half asleep at this point. I just woke up, and yeah, I could totally go back to sleep for like another 5 hours. So, okay. Today, um, yeah, my very first gain today, and I pretty much saw this one coming. So, here's the deal. Um, I started my journey in October. I was 300.3. On surgery day, March 12th, 2012, I was 285. And last week I was 233.6, and today I'm 234.6. So I gained a pound. And I'm glad that that's all I gained. So this week I did see a number on the scale as low as 231.8. And yeah, and today I'm 233.6. So I wanted to talk about self-sabotage this week, because I'm sure that a lot of you are familiar with this, that when you tried diets in the past before weight loss surgery, that things would just be going so fantastically for such a long while or little while, or anyways, and then all of a sudden you start going back to your old ways and start eating crap and whatever else. And yeah, so that's pretty much what happened to me this week. And it's funny, there are definitely trigger foods. So for this week, my trigger foods were, I tried Biscoff spread. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Biscoff cookies. They're the cookies that they serve when you go on a plane. And they just are like graham crackery goodness. And they've come out with a spread that it looks like peanut butter, but it tastes like these Biscoff cookies. And don't ask me why I thought that I could control myself to having like 1 tablespoon every few days, when it turned out to be almost half the jar in a day. So when there was about this much left in the jar, I dumped some coffee grounds into it and I threw it in the garbage. And yes, you would think that I would have learned my lesson for this week. No. When I went grocery shopping, I do my grocery shopping at Aldi, and it's like a discount grocery store, and so they don't have like a whole lot of what's going on with shirt over here. Don't know. They don't have like major store brand things normally, and they only carry like certain set things most of the time. Anyways, they had this week some jalapeno Cheetos, but they weren't Cheetos brand. They were like their Clancy's brand. Yeah, and don't ask me why I thought I could have those and control myself. But I bought them like an idiot, and yeah, and after I'd eaten like half the bag, and the bags, they're smaller when they're Cheetos. They're like this big, okay, instead of like a potato chip bag, which is like this big. So yeah, so anyways, I ate like half the bag, and then I dumped them straight out into the garbage. So yeah, I really have to learn to control myself when I'm actually buying things, not just when they're in my house. So that was the start of the trouble, were those two things. And then I don't know what the hell happened to me, but last night I just wanted to eat the furniture. I just wanted to eat everything. And yeah, I should have been done for the evening when I got home, which was like around, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock maybe. But no, I don't know. I ate a bunch of cherries, and I ate some, like part of some leftovers that I had from a restaurant this weekend, and I can't remember what else, but yeah, I ate like a bunch of stuff. And actually this week I've been kind of concerned So you know when you have first surgery, you're first fresh out of surgery, it's like you can't burp. You have these like little mini baby burps. Like you can't even make noise with them. They're just like, these little tiny little bubbles, And it just drives you crazy because you just want to be able to let out this big rip roaring burp, and just have relief. But anyways, within the past week, I've noticed that I can burp some pretty loud burps now. And I'm kind of like, holy cow, does that mean like my sleeve is now like cavernous and that I can like reverberate these big burps now? So, yeah, so I've been concerned with myself that I am sabotaging myself and stretching my sleeve. And I piss myself off. So, anyways, I just don't really know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I have to do something to restart myself. Maybe I'll look into doing the 5-day pouch test. But I don't know how many days of that is liquid, and I did not do good on the liquid diet. It like gave me tremendous gas and diarrhea, and it was just really not fun. So I'm very hesitant to revisit that again. Or maybe I'll do. A lot of people do like yogurt days, like Greek yogurt with some fruit, and they eat that all day long. So we'll see. I have to make up my mind here within a day or two because I need to do something seriously. So, okay, so some other things that I wanted to tell you about is that I did have this was actually, I guess, kind of a scale victory since my scale told me this, but I am now less than half fat. Yes, I'm like 49 point something percent fat, according to my scale. So that's some good news that I'm less than half fat. Oh yeah, I wanted to let you know that I have reached a bunch of goals that I've set for myself. Let me just get my book open to the right page here. So yeah, I just wanted to run down a few of these. So let's see. Back in January, before I had surgery, I set myself a goal of fitting into 2 clothing items. There was the Grateful Dead shirt, which you saw last week. I would fit into that, and there was also this size 21 LEI jeans that I had purchased and still had the tags on and had never been able to wear because they were too small. I got into those. I think I wore them once, and then, well, they were too long for me. So I wore them like once or twice, and that's it. And then they were too big. I wanted to be able to wear my grandmother's jewelry, and guess what? It fits. I tried it on this week, and yeah, I was able to put the bracelets on and the necklaces on, and yeah, that's right. I was actually gonna. Well, if I had had a more positive week this week, maybe I would have like had one of her necklaces on. But maybe I'll do that next week. Um, um, I wanted to confront my fear, and what I mean by this is that I was just afraid to try a lot of different things, and since surgery, I've been pretty darn brave. I've been like I've just done things on my own. Like I went to Zumba. Well, I mean, I did take a friend with me the first time, but, um, I've continued going and I've pushed through it and I've, um, gotten better and yeah, so, and I've tried different things at the Y, like the Aqua Zumba and step class and, oh yeah, I went to step class. I think that's on my list that I wanted to talk about. Let me see. Yeah, I went to step class. Oh, let me see if there's any other goals that I want to tell you about. I wanted to lose 25 pounds from my surgery day, March 12th, to my birthday on April 24th, and I did that. I actually reached that goal on the 12th of April. Yeah, so those are the things that I've accomplished so far. So going back to step class, so I decided that I wanted to switch it up a little bit and I wanted to try some kind of different exercise. So I decided to go to step class, and holy cow, step class is not for wusses. Yeah, it was pretty intense. See, like with Zumba, you have a couple of seconds in between songs where you can go over and grab a quick swig of water, towel off your face, and bam, you go into the next song. With the step, it was like just like constant, and it was a 50-minute class, and I mean, we were halfway through the class, and she was like, "Okay, water break," and I was like, "Oh my God, I wanted to die." So, anyways, yeah, and she yells out these cues, and I wasn't so familiar with these cues, and so I was lost a lot because the first half of the class wasn't so bad because it went fairly slow, but then the second half of the class, it was fast. It was like we would do like one step into the next step, whereas in the first part of the class we would do, okay, we're going to do 4 of these, 4 of those, and 8 of these. But in the second half of the class, it was like 1 of these, 1 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, and it was like, what? So yeah, I don't think I'll be going back to step class anytime real soon. We'll see. So, yeah, pretty much the only other thing I wanted to tell you guys is I wanted to thank you all so much for all my subscribers. All my new ones and my old ones. Thanks so much for watching. You know, if you've already started your videos, you know that pretty much, you start these videos because you want to have a record of yourself along the way to be able to see how you changed. And somehow along the way, people find you. I never expected that I would have a bunch of subscribers. I thought I'd have like, I don't know, 20 subscribers maybe. But yeah, I checked yesterday and I had 149. Yeah, it's amazing. So thanks everybody for watching, and for all your supportive comments. I really appreciate it. I really do. I'd have to say you guys are definitely my biggest supporters. Most definitely. Because you guys know. You know what it's like. And, not everybody in your life is going to know what it's like to be a fat person and what it feels like to lose weight and to have all these victories and conquer fears, and so it's really great. It's really great to have you guys. So anyways, this video is way long, and yeah, I still have to drink my breakfast or eat. I don't know. I'm getting so tired of protein shakes. I can't even tell you. And yeah, I've been doing a bad job getting my protein in, and this is really like the worst time to not get your protein in because my hair's been falling out, and I find my hair everywhere. It's like all over me. It's everywhere. So anyways, I really gotta step it up. I did a better job this week with my water, and then I screwed up my protein. So it's a constant struggle. You really have to struggle to get it in. So I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of a better plan. And all right, guys. Well, if I come up with anything interesting, I'll let you know. Other than that, I'll talk to you next week. All right. Take care. Bye.